Greetings, friends. Prepare for another thrilling journey as we delve into Reddit's most bizarre tales. We're plunging deep into the quirkiest corners of the web. Grab your popcorn and join us on this adventure. Remember to hit subscribe and like. Let's begin. I, 35M, have been married to my wife, Sarah, 33F, for 8 years. Our relationship has always felt pretty strong, despite the usual challenges that any marriage faces. However, something happened recently that has completely shaken me, and I'm struggling to understand if I handled things the right way. A few weeks ago, I noticed a change in Sarah's behavior. She seemed more distant, started staying late at work more often, and spent a lot of time on her phone. Initially, I assumed she was just dealing with some stress or something she wasn't ready to talk about. I tried to give her the space she needed, but there was this persistent feeling that something wasn't quite right. One evening, she told me she was going out with friends, which didn't seem out of the ordinary. But for some reason, I couldn't shake the feeling that something was off. So I decided to check her location using a tracking app we both have on our phones. We had installed it a while ago for safety reasons. I know this might sound like a breach of trust, but my concern for her was genuine. To my surprise, Sarah wasn't at the bar where she said she'd be. Instead, her location showed she was at a hotel across town. My heart sank. I didn't want to jump to conclusions, but my instincts were telling me something was wrong. I drove over to the hotel, and sure enough, her car was parked outside. I went inside and, after some searching, found her room. When I knocked, Sarah opened the door, looking utterly shocked to see me. Inside the room, I noticed a man I didn't recognize sitting on the bed, clearly uncomfortable with the situation. It was pretty clear what was happening, and I just stood there, unable to process it. Sarah tried to explain, insisting it was a mistake and not what it looked like, but I couldn't stay to listen. I turned and walked out, driving home in a daze. Since that night, Sarah has been pleading with me to forgive her, claiming it was a one-time error, that she deeply regrets it, and that she still loves me. But here's where I'm struggling. I feel guilty. Guilty for checking her location, guilty for showing up unexpectedly, and even guilty for possibly contributing to a situation where she felt compelled to be unfaithful. I keep wondering if I had been a more attentive husband, maybe she wouldn't have felt the need to stray. Now I'm questioning everything. Was I wrong for how I handled this? Should I have trusted her more instead of following my instincts and tracking her down? Part of me feels like I violated her privacy and that I might have pushed her away, while another part of me is just deeply hurt and confused. I'm torn between trying to forgive her and dealing with the feeling of betrayal, even though I'm the one who checked up on her. So, Reddit, AIT gay for feeling guilty after discovering my wife's affair. Did I handle the situation poorly, or is this guilt just a natural response to something so painful?